Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be...
Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nedved gets across and deals with it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and
goes for goal!
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham going full tilt down the left. Oh, that is a nice touch. Vitinha. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's on it. Can he get away? They want to be quick to recover this. Looking to play him in. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham gets flagged offside. And they're quick to get it back. Still goalless. And it's Lahm. Flings it, he's got full! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Hakimi clears. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Chouameni. Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific head! That's another chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's run loose here. That's tidy. There will be a throw-in. Crosses it in here. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rummenigge driving forward, played out towards the right wing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Italy do have a chance to counter here. And the through ball. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Foden. Nedved. And that interception. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Now it's Foden. And this is Gullit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Out of play for a throw. Lahm gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Mateus. Gullit. That is good alertness.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mateus, the man synonymous with solidity. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Opts to... And the shot!
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 19.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted. And it's Lahm. Played out wide.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Lahm stood his ground.
It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Yeah.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
There's a sharp little ball here.
Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
And Rafinha.
That's good running with the ball.
Now it's Hullet.
Now, can they get him away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This one... And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Plays it out wide.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank.
And it's Rijkaard.
Now that looks a decent ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here! And he's had it nicked away.
Il quarto uomo indica
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Pull it. Great chance! It's in! Deep into injury time! And time is up. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well read, nice interception. Pullet is firing after that one. Pullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gives it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Drogba.
Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Lam.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Deep cross.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram can get it clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Shifted it to the flank.
Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Davids. And it's Dybala. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gets his head on it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's tidy.
Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Bellingham. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rummenigge. Real chance here. Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rummenigge. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Makaleli. Now it's Drogba. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now he's off and running. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Corner number 2 then. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
Chance for a shot! They've scored! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Almost an hour gone. Davids. Rummenigge. And that could set him on his way. Rummenigge is on his own.
And he shoots! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that was vital. Upamecano cuts it out. Mateus. Here's Tchouaméni. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Davids. Threads one in. Rafinha. Rummenigge. Rafinha. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! Davids.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Davids.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lofted upfield. Makaleli. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And that has been clubbed away. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brilliantly cut out. Saliba. Makaleli.
Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, smashing header!
He will be livid with himself.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10. Numero 19. Numero 17.
Rummenigge.
Roberto
Great
Carlos.
defending, strong and determined.
Il numero
Let's be
5.
lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Il numero 22. Il numero 7. Messi. Il numero 14. Lam. Cambio di giocatori. Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram calmly anticipates. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be it. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.